Hello guys, I'm Game here, and for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a simple character in Blender. Just to let you know, I'm using a older version of Blender, just because even though it's the same interface and whatnot, I think it's just simpler. And this is Blender version 2.8.2. Yeah, just 2. Alright. First what we want to do is this is optional. Get rid of the camera and the light. Then go into overground view, then hit tab, or after you select the object, go to edit mode. Then now make a line down, make a little cut down the middle. Shift Z will help you get the outlines. Something after that. Then go to modifiers. Now modifier. Mirror. This one's optional too. I divide face thing. However, you can add this modifier too. So yeah, once you got the modifiers applied, then you should be ready to start. So go and add a loop cut right there, down there, and right there. This will also work for a female character too. Just make sure that that's aligned perfectly. The reason why I'm not hitting 2 on my numpad is because that's the hotkey I have selected in the recording. Then you want to hit control, make that a bit smaller. That should be good. Alright. Once you got that done, go ahead and make that edge a bit smaller too. After that, put that a bit. Alright, let's go ahead and start making the arms. Alright, go ahead and hit E to extrude, then X, then extrude, back to here, and then extrude again, back to here. Now, let's go and make these arms a bit smaller in length because they're too lanky, too long. Alright, go and add some loop cuts. There are tutorials out there that will teach you this basic modeling skill, but yeah. Once you got those loop cuts added, let's go ahead and extrude the legs. And make sure you have all of the faces selected. Then you want to make those a bit smaller so they're separated. Because when you go to array this character, if you don't do that, they're going to move intertwinedly. And you don't want that. Alright, extrude again on the Z axis. And boom, you got yourself a basic character mesh. Just go ahead and make sure to add some loop cuts. You get as many as you want. I'm just doing this as a tutorial. So once you got that ready, once you got that done, go ahead and go out of Cedar Lane, wherever. Then add a loop cut there. That'll be for the feet. Select that. Then you don't want to extrude this. You want to pull it out of it. Extruding is an option. So don't be scared to extrude, that's what you need. Basically, don't be afraid to hit E if it's necessary. But yeah, the feet look good so far. Now let's get started on the head. For this, you want to go out of edit mode and hit apply to here. Because if you don't, the neck's just gonna look weird. Now, let's start on the neck. So, putting the loop cuts right there. Hit this. This will allow you to select whole face at a time. To go back into numpad, go back to overground view. One on your keyboard. One on the numpad, excuse me. Now press E. Then Control. And boom, you got yourself a neck. Alright, time for the head. I think it's real easy. You can make it yourself by extruding this neck a bit, or you can go to add cube, cylinder, whatnot. Let's just add a cube real quick, so that's the easiest shape I can come up with. Alright, so move that up, press S on your keyboard, then Control, and boom, you got yourself a head. But the mirror modifier is still on. So before you add the head, make sure to go out of edit mode, hit apply, and then hit tab again, overground view, then add cube, move that up, and make sure to press control last, because if you don't, you can end up saving, but that is recommended. So get the head the size you want it to, and that's about good. So when you're done, just go ahead and save, and let's go ahead and start the armature. It's very easy to rig up your character. First, go to add and animate. This will add bone to your scene. Where your camera is, it'll spawn there. So put it right there. Now let's go to edit mode. So make sure to hit E, then Z, to control. Alright. Here's a small cool trick I'll show you, so we don't have to put the bones on their side. Just do one side and so he tries it basically. Then hit E again, X, then stop to about there or to the length you want. And do it again. And let's symmetrize that bone. Alright. Here's a small little tip. If you don't know how to weight paint, you're going to make a character, do this instead. Put a bone there, the length you want, and then put a bone there again, and then subdivide that bone again, and then go to the side, extrude, Y, and then subdivide that one, and boom, you gotta have a skeleton complete. So what we want to do is drag select the bones we want, forget about the middle ones, select that bone, the arm bone, and these bones. Just make sure all of them are selected. Alright, so what you want to do is, you can name them if you want yourself, or you can go to name, auto name to left to right. Then after that, click again, and then click symmetrize. Boom, you're done. Go out tab, click the armature icon to go to view port display, and click in front. Now just make sure you can see the armature. Then select your mesh, then armature, then control P, and then with automatic weights. After that, you create a rig. which you can use however you want. See? And you want to animate this bone, because if you animate this bone, it's going to look 10 times weirder, and it ain't going to look right. And so boom, you created your first rig slash mesh. Congratulations, Blender users, or beginners, because you created your first rig. And remember, you can use this for whatever you want. You can use it in your game or whatnot or anything. Just make sure, if you can, smooth out the bends a bit. Or if you know how to weight paint a bit. But if you don't like how smooth the bends are, it's an easy fix. Click on your mesh, tab, and then add more loop cuts. As many as you need. Just don't go insane. Because if you go insane, it's gonna lag. Especially on all low-end PCs. So, yeah. That's enough for gaming. Signing off. And bye!